Hello and welcome to your Qigong practice for today. Today we're going to do an energizing warm-up, so a great one to do in the morning, afternoon, maybe even early evening, just maybe not right before bed. We're going to do some chi massage and some things just to wake up the body, and then we'll go into some flows because there is a power in going slow. So let's begin. Always honoring your body each and every day. So if I do a movement that doesn't work for you today, please modify it. So let's begin. Hands over the belly, and we're going to take nice deep inhales and exhales through the nose. So as we inhale, the belly expands. As we exhale, the belly goes back towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, expanding that belly. Exhale, belly goes back towards the spine. One more full round of breath. Release the arms, and then bring them up. Do spinal cord breathing. So looking up if that's okay for your neck. Inhale. Then as you exhale, we tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, forearms towards each other but not touching. Inhale as we come up, open that chest, drop the shoulders and shoulder blades. Exhale down, tucking chin, tucking the tailbone, curving through the spine. Next time we come down here, we're going to go over to the right. So staying here, turn to your right, and then inhale up. Turning to the front, exhale down. Then turn to your left, inhale up, turn to center, exhale down. And we're going to continue this. To the right, inhaling up. Turning to the center to exhale. Turning to the left. This is great to wake up the spine. We're getting the side ribs involved too. Turning to the sides, slight variation on this. One more to each side. Inhaling back up straight. Let the arms go out and down to the sides. Awesome. Let's clear out some energy, some stuckness if there is any in the neck and shoulders. We'll do a lot for the neck and shoulders today. I love this one. We bend the knees, one arm in front, one in back. Then we straighten the legs as we come out to the side. And then bending the knees again as you come back to center. Bending the knees again. Straighten as you come out to the side. Opposite arm in front. And with this one, we do a mouth exhale as we turn, nose inhale as we come back to center. Mouth exhales are good for clearing and any stuck tension, any stuck energy in your energy fields. Helps to clear out the tightness in the muscles. A great stress reliever to do throughout your day. One more each side. Back to center and let the arms go. Awesome. You probably feel that energy, some warmth moving in the neck and shoulders. That's awesome. You're getting that energy moving. Now we're going to turn from the hips and the waist. Let the arms knock on the waist and the low back as we knock on the door of life. Waking up our bodies. And then with a light fist, we're going to come up just below the collarbone, knocking on the lung points, lung 1 and 2 in Chinese medicine. And then we're going to open the hand, knock up over the shoulder with the palm. Fingers are getting the upper back, waking up the energy pathways, the energy meridians that run through the body here. The ones that run along upper shoulder, upper back, go up to your head. So this helps activate your brain. Great for clarity of thinking or decision making. And we're going to come back down to the chest with that loose fist. And back down to the waist and the low back. On your next exhale, cease knocking. Let the arms flow, spread those fingers. Feel the air flowing through your fingers. Slow it down so you come to stillness. Beautiful. Now with the backs of the hands, we're going to knock up and down the low back. We're going to wake up the kidneys, wake up the low back. Up, down, all the way towards your tailbone, not on top of your tailbone, either side of it. Getting that kidney energy flowing. This is so good for our organs when we do chi massage, tapping on the body. Great to wake up the body. So we're waking up the energy meridians, we're waking up the organs. And next time your hands descend, turn around to the palms, and we're going to slap down the backs of the legs all the way to the ankles. And then we're going to come inside the legs and slap up the insides of the legs. All the way up to the abdomen, the waist, back around. We're going to do this 2 more times. Slapping down the backs of the legs, up the inside. 1 more time. Backs of the legs is the yang meridians as we come down. Yin meridians on the inside of the legs. Now we're going to knock with the loose fist, light fist, right over the navel. This is great for digestion, waking up all the digestive organs here. Then up to the solar plexus, just below the ribs. This spot could be tender. And then back down just below the navel, on the belly. In Chinese medicine, this is your lower dantian. Dantian translates into elixir field. It's where all life is created. It's a great place where we can store our energy. So now come over to your right side and knock up and down here. And then we'll come over to the left, up and down on this side. And then back over the navel. Knock a few more times here. And then pause. Place your hands over your belly. Close your eyes for a moment and feel that energy moving. Awesome. Now we're going to knock on the chest, up and down the sternum. Waking up the heart and the lungs. Not that they ever really fully go to sleep. Just giving them a little energy boost here. And then over to the right side, we're going to knock on these lung points again. And then we're going to open the hands and slap down to the wrist. And then turn the arm over, and we're going to slap up the outside of the arm all the way to the neck and shoulders. Down the inside of the arms, the yin meridians all the way to the wrist. Turning the arm over, now we're slapping up the yang meridians up to the neck and shoulders. Back to the chest. Last time. And then let's knock on the left side. Open the palm, slapping down inside of the arm to the wrist. Turning the arm over, and then we're slapping up the outside. Turning that over. Let's do this one more time here. Awesome. Knocking up and down on the sternum again. Now, let's start exhaling with mouth exhales to release any cloudy or stuck energy, and with sound like a big sigh. Ha. One more. Release the arms down to the sides. Close your eyes. Feel that energy moving. That's awesome. Okay, now we don't do this one a lot. Let's wake up our brains even more. So just tap on your head. All the way to your cranial base. I think I'm confusing my camera. I think you might be getting a little zooming in, zooming out with my camera. Let's knock on the face. Open the jaw. Knock just below the eyes, side of the eyes. Get some of these tapping points if you do tapping. And just one more with the thumbs, back of the head, just below your skull. You feel the little indents here. Just give that a little rub with your thumbs. Give it a massage. Massage, not a rub. All right, now with one hand, give the back of the neck a squeeze. Then the other hand. One more. This is great if you have a lot of tightness and tension in your neck. Also great for headaches, eyesight, all kinds of things. Awesome. Yeah, if you can take a few minutes each day and interlock the fingers and just feel that in here, we can hold a lot of tension. Awesome. All right. Just notice what you notice. You're feeling a little more awake, a little more activated, energized. Awesome. Let's do a little bit of work for our neck and shoulders with spread the feathers now. So pressing the palms down towards the floor. Feel that nice stretch as you bring your ear over to one shoulder. And we're bringing this over only as far as it goes comfortably. Again, just always honoring what works for you and your body each day. Nice big inhales and exhales right down into the belly. And then after a few breaths, we'll slowly start to roll the head forward and then back up. We exhale as we come forward. Inhale as the head comes up. If you have a lot of neck and shoulder tightness and tension, feel free to use a mouth exhale. That helps to purge that stuck energy. Next, exhale, bring the chin all the way down to the chest and flow that head over to the other side. Opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. Feel that nice stretch. And then slowly start to roll the head forward and up. Next time the chin comes forward, just release the arms. Give them a little shake. Now we've stretched one line of tension. We're going to do the opposite line of tension. So thumbs connect to all four fingers. This time we bring the arms out to the side with the backs of the hands facing down towards the floor, and curl your hands in at the wrists. Bring that ear over to the shoulder again here. And let's start to roll the head forward and up. Next time your chin comes forward, roll the head over to the other side. last one, bringing the head down to the chest. Release the arms. Give that a shake. Now we're going to do very lovely, gentle head roll. So bringing your hands behind your back, bring your arms up as high as is comfortable while you press your hands together. If this is uncomfortable, bring it down. You can even be here. Be where you need to be today. And let's start nice, gentle, slow head circles. Awesome. Let's pause the head here. Go in the opposite direction. Head's just coming up and across. It doesn't need to go back. Beautiful. One more. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's come over into a wider stance. Bend through the knees. Hands just resting lightly on the thighs. We're not really using this for support. They're just resting here. And we're going to move the body like a river. So bring your weight over to your left. And then as you come to the right, we're going to bring our hips first, then our torso, then our head. So it's shift the weight, hips, torso, head. You're moving your body like a river. And I'll show you different variations depending on what works for you. So if you need to be up here, be up here. And if you need a shorter, narrower stance, do that. Always, always honoring you and your body. It's okay for you to come a little lower, come a little lower. Even bringing your torso down to a 90-degree angle with the rest of your body, looking down at the floor. And breathing, always breathing. And then next time you come to center, we're going to pause. Come over into a forward fold. Softness in the knees. You never want to lock out your knees. Don't want any hyperextending. Release through your neck, your head. Release through the low back. Feel that nice stretch in your hamstrings. Deep belly breathing as you hold this lovely forward fold. Bending through the knees. Slowly roll up. One hand over the back of the other. We're going to come all the way up above the head into a nice gentle back bend. And then we're going to exhale, coming down all the way again. We're going to go into full body flow. So bend the knees. Inhale up. Exhale as you come forward and down. This stretches all the major muscle groups in both the front and the back of the body. Pushing the hips forward, squeezing the buttocks as you do the gentle back bend. I never go too far back. That doesn't work for my back to do that. Last one here. Coming up. Arms out to the side and down. And while we're still in a bit of a wider leg stance, let's do some single arm spiral. So bring your hand to your left hip, right arm is out, and we're going to shift the weight left as we bring the arm across. And as we start to come back to the left, the arm comes in towards you so that the fingers are pointing in towards your waist, and then the arm comes out. We're attempting to keep our palm facing upwards. So we're coming back across a little higher and then above the head. So then we come back down, palm facing up, comes across, then fingers pointing in towards you, then out to the side, and then roughly across the face, and then just above the head. So we come down, fingers pointing in. This is great for increasing the mobility in the shoulders, elbows, wrists. You may feel this even all the way down into your fingers. One more complete spiral here before we switch sides. Down, across, back up to center. Then place the right hand on the hip, left arm out. So we do the same thing, coming over to the right, bringing that left arm with you. Then the fingers point in as you're coming across. Arm reaches out, then across the front, just above the head, and back to the starting position. So across the body. Then as we come back, fingers point in towards the waist, hands out to the side. We're attempting to keep the palm facing upward. And we're always breathing. One more complete spiral here. Back around to the side, and then release that. Let's come back into shoulder width stance. And we're going to go into our transition movement of shaking. So release everything, bouncing into the heels. Heels can stay on the floor or come off, whatever works for you. And we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale with that ha sound again. Last one. Slow this down till you come to stillness. Close the eyes for a moment. Notice what you notice. Perhaps some tingling in the fingers. Feel some buzzing. Energies moving through your whole body. And then opening the eyes and coming back. So now we're going to go into our 5-element flow. We're going to do the original 5-element flow today. And with flows, unless we're doing the healing sounds, we inhale and exhale through the nose. So let's begin with opening the flow. I'm going to inhale up, exhale down. Inhaling up, exhale down. This is where we really get into the power of slow. We actually cultivate more energy by moving slowly. Pausing as we bring the hands back down here, as we go into the metal element for the lungs. Float the hands up. Spiral the hands out and up. Thumbs, palms facing up. And then we bring them back down, spiraling the hands back down, back to the starting position. Inhale up. Exhale down. This is called Buddha holds up the earth. When we spiral the hands out and up, we look up. The thumbs are pressing up because the thumbs are the end of the energy meridian for the lungs. Last time here. Bringing the hands back to this position here, our starting position, which is called low embrace the tree. Each flow has a posture. This helps fortify the energy. Strengthening the energy for the lungs. You may feel some buzzing and tingling in your hands. That's the energy moving, your energy moving. With QiGong, you are your own energy healing practitioner. Awesome. Release the arms to the sides as we go into the water element, connected to the kidneys. So we hinge at the hips, float the arms towards each other, the backs of the hands facing towards each other but not touching as we come up. Middle of the body, up to the upper chest, arms float out and down. This is called the fountain. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhale down. As this is water element, you can imagine a bubbling spring coming up the bottom of your feet. Up through your legs, up to your abdomen, and then all the way up to your chest. bringing in that healing energy. And then as we exhale out, sending on any non-beneficial energy down to the earth to be composted and returned back as beneficial energy. Last one here. Releasing down. We're going to do the posture for the kidney in the water element. And to show you that, I'm going to turn around. So first of all, what I am going to do, invite you to really soften your shoulders. Release, let the shoulders come down. And then I'm going to turn around to show you. So slowly bring your arms behind you without raising the shoulders. And then palms are facing up towards the low back, the kidney area. This posture is called the bear. So palms facing up towards your low back, breathing. Imagine that fortifying, healing energy in your kidneys. And then release the arms down. And we're going to come back to the low embrace the tree posture as we go into the wood element, and that's connected to your liver on the right side of your ribs, right side of your body. We're going to go into tree sways in the wind. So turning to your right, you're going to float the hands up along the side of the body, and we're coming all the way up above the head. So we want soft wrist, soft fingers pointing down towards your crown. And then we're going to release the arms out and down. Now we're going to turn to the left, and the breath is inhale as we bring the hands up above the head. We turn to the front, and then we exhale down. So each time we turn, we pause the breath. So we've exhaled down here, we pause the breath, turning back to the right as you inhale up. Pause the breath as the fingers point down to the crown, and then exhale down as you float the arms down. Turn, inhale, pausing the breath, and exhaling down. This flow is great for cultivating resilience, which you could relate that to the wood element and to trees, as we do tree sways in the wind. Trees are very resilient. Imagine you've got tree roots coming out, the soles of your feet going into the ground. Do one more each side. Last one here. bring our arms up, palms facing towards the chest. In, embrace the tree. Pretend you're giving your tree a nice big hug. Some nice softness, roundness in the arms. It's like soft but structured at the same time. Drop the shoulders down. If this is a bit heavy on the shoulders, you can drop the arms and bring them back. And also shift the weight a little bit more into your heels. Feel your tailbone drop down towards the floor and tuck your chin so that your crown of your head is up to the sky. That can take the pressure off your shoulders. And we will be moving into the next element, which is the fire element. That's connected to the heart and the pericardium, two yin organs. Pericardium is the protective sac or tissue around the heart. And the flow for the heart is called cloudy hands. So bring your right palm down, palm facing towards the floor. Shift your weight to your left leg and then turn on your hips and your waist. And then we switch the hands. So the bottom hand now comes up in that kind of like a half embrace the tree pose, your palms facing towards the chest. The top hand is now down with the palm facing towards the ground. So we shift the weight to the right, turn at the hips and the waist, and then we switch the hands. And then we flow across, shifting, turning, switching the hands. Shift, turn, switch the hands. So the upper elbow is always leading the way. The upper arm. You're going in the direction of that elbow. And the breath for this is simply to continue nice deep inhales and exhales through the nose. No specific direction on that. Whether, inhale left, exhale right. You just do what works for you. Simply continue breathing with that flow. We'll do one more in each direction. Then coming back to center, bringing the palms facing up. Now, pinky is out a bit. You want your pinky facing up and out. This is called holding the golden urn to the sky. And it's the posture for the heart, fortifying the heart. Imagine universal energy, healing energy is coming down into the palms of your hands, flowing through your arms, all the way into the body and into the heart. You can always close your eyes while we're doing the standing postures. You can always close your eyes doing any part of the form that we're doing. You can even doing them, even close your eyes doing the flow. Really helps you go inward. Feel that energy moving. Then we're going to slowly bring those hands down towards the abdomen, lower dantian, bringing that energy into the belly. Just feel that here. As we go into the fifth and final element, that's the earth element. Earth element is connected to the spleen on the left side of your ribs, Also, there's yin organs that are or yang organs rather, paired with each of these main organs. So yang organs for spleen is stomach and pancreas. So let's face our hands down towards the earth. And then for the movement, it's called pebble in the pond. We bend the knees, hinge at the hips, and then we float the arms out in front of us, and we curve them around, and then bring them back into the abdomen. So bending the knees, hinging at the hips, we float the arms out. We're not reaching, we're not bending over. Our arms are straight but not straight, if you know what I mean. We're not like reaching like this. We're just doing a nice arc, a nice flow back into the belly. So we exhale out, inhale back into the belly, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. This flow is great for cultivating balance, for being grounded, being open. Last one. Bring that energy in, and then float the arms down. And then we're going to float the arms up to about chest height. Have softness in the elbows. Not like all the way down, but we don't need to be like reaching. So you want a bit of softness in the elbows. Palms facing down towards the earth. Imagine beautiful healing earth energies coming up into the palms of your hands here, flowing through your arms into your body, down your back, and into your abdomen, nourishing all your digestive organs. And that same energy is also coming up from the earth through the soles of your feet, up your legs, into your abdomen. Taking a few breaths here. Again, shifting the weight back towards the heels. Take any pressure off those shoulders. Tuck that chin so that the crown of the head is up to the sky. And then float those arms down. And we're going to pull down the heavens. So we're going to inhale, so we float the arms up above the head. And we're going to exhale as we float the hands down, palms facing towards the body. Inhale up, smoothing out all this energy. So bringing any excess energy down from your head, through your heart, through your solar plexus, down into your lower dantian. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Last one. Bring the hands over the belly, bringing the legs together. Closing the eyes, we'll take a few breaths here as we allow the body to rock and sway as you soften everything, the knees, the hips, soften neck and shoulders. Allow your body to rock and sway like a bamboo in the wind. It can find its own center of balance, center of beingness. And then opening the eyes, release the arms, get comfortable. We're going to do a short meditation. I'm going to grab my chair and I'll be right back. Closing the eyes. Make any adjustments you need to be as comfortable as possible. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Allow focusing on the breath to keep you present to this moment. There's nowhere to be but right here and right now. Focusing on your breath. Focusing your attention on your heart. Let's do a few moments of inner smile meditation. So literally allowing the corners of your mouth to turn up into a little smile, even if it feels a little strange. It has incredible powers. And then feel that smile as you look inward at your body. Smile at your heart. Smiling at your lungs. Giving them some gratitude. Breathing with you all day, every day, even when you're not noticing it. Smiling at your lungs. And then turning your attention to your low back where your kidneys are located. Smiling down to your kidneys. And turning your attention to the right side of your ribs, where your liver and gallbladder are located. Smiling at your liver. What a beautiful form of gratitude to an organ that performs over 500 functions for your body every day. It's pretty incredible. Then turning to the left side of your ribs where your spleen is located, your stomach, your pancreas, all the digestive work they do for us, smiling down at your spleen, at your stomach, sending some gratitude, performing the digestive functions that they do. Coming back to the heart. Smiling at your heart again. Thanking it for beating without you having to do anything to make it do so. Hands over your belly. Smile to your belly. How much do some of us judge our bellies? Smile to your whole body as you do gentle circles with your hands over your belly, storing in all the energy you've cultivated in your practice today. And then slowing down to stillness, smiling to yourself. Give yourself some love and gratitude for taking the time out for you to do your practice today. Open your eyes, come back to the room. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice as much as I did. The yin and the yang symbol. I express my gratitude for you, sending you blessings for an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.